The thing that people don't know is that there are people. Now we can get into the zodiacal sign and the personality traits found there. There are Aries people. I'm an Aries rising, and we don't sit and take a shot from somebody without firing back. That's just who we are. We are Mars ruled, and we don't take. We kind of we will analyze something. We'll find out, well, where are they coming from? Where am I coming from? And what's going on? And usually, um, they are very. The Aries, you can't hardly knock their personalities as far as their spontaneous actions. You can't knock that part within yourself. See, you have Aries somewhere. This is the problem that humanity is having, is that that part is highly feared, which is just a spontaneous, I don't want to say reaction, I say first responders. Um, is an Aries having more fun than all of the signs put together? I would say yes, because they're the first ones to make it. They say, I am, and that's it. And it's not at all the ego that follows, that gets more and more insecure. It's just the original, hey, I'm here and that's it. And it's not an ego saying, hey, not really. No. No, we leave that to Leo over there, which it trines us. See, the fire signs can handle each other because we are fiery. We get angry. We're right on the edge. We do not hesitate to tell people, excuse me, especially the Aries. The Aries is so beautiful. This is the one who stood up for you, probably got on the cross for you and said, fuck you. God damn it. You guys are chicken shit, thinking that God can care about a word. That's wrong. It's wrong. See, there's such a thing as speaking into reality and then having an intention behind it. There's intention, but really, not even intention can work unless you know the truth and reality and you're able to speak into it. It means, it's not saying that you're speaking to make it. It means that you see what it's made of and now you're going to resonate with it kind of similarly, and then it goes like this. Boom. Really, you can't resonate otherwise. A lot of people are saying a lot of things, right? They can say a lie all day. And now, if you're a mental case and you're going to buy it, that's one thing. And let's talk about 80% of the Earth's population called narcissists. This is what's outnumbering who they are technically schizoids. They're schizophrenic because they can watch a movie. See, schizophrenia just means that there's a word called imaginazars. It means, if you tear it apart, it just says imagine, and then there's a zers, like it fell asleep, and then there's an air. It's just, there is no truth available there. They have too much imagination. Your imagination will not work for you unless you've entered your body, and then now you're in 3D and you've had an experience of the truth, and that should start very early without hindrance, so that your mind can adjust to learn to an experience of the truth in reality. And then whatever imagination comes up, it should be based in that experience of reality. Otherwise, it's not going to click onto anything. Do you think Tesla was sitting there imagining from a place of complete no experience? No. And the scientists who have left us with real life, who has influenced us with real live things, tangible, that says, now this is science because it's handled the truth. None of them attribute their way of thought to something called thinking and or the public schools feeding them full of shit there, and now they're thinking about it. No, they do something called meditation. The more that I get attacked by ignorant people here that sound really fucking stupid too, as far as that we already know, babes. I oftentimes hear I'm just going to go right to, it's what we call, the elevator goes all the way to the top. Boom. We're not leaving off the lesson at halfway. You take it all the way. It's called the highest possible teaching there. Some people will say something like, what? Perfect example is that that words matter to reality, and no, there is, okay, 80% are fucked with that. 90% are fucked with it. Because only a few know that you take your right to remain silent, which is your right to remain reality and the truth. See, this is where, see, I had an experience the other day in court, and it was like interesting because everybody, see, I sat way in the back, and everybody had to raise their hand and say, do you swear to tell the truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? And it's like, you know what? The next time, if you ever find yourself in that position, enough people need to go in there and say, impossible. When you're supposed to just say, so, yes, I do. Just say, impossible. Why? Nobody can say the truth. Nobody says the truth. You can't say the truth. The truth is a quiet experience that you're going to have. You can say lighter, and I could say lighter, lighter, all I want, and if you haven't been there, you don't know what a fucking lighter is, or a pair of glasses, or some nail cutters, it's all hearsay. Really, to you, you have no idea, because you don't have the experience. Nobody can say the truth, but you go in court, and you got to sit there and go along with it. They actually stand everybody up, and they don't do an individual thing. You just have to agree like a bunch of zombies, and really everybody should say, after they say, do you agree to tell the truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All of them should say, impossible. Can we start a real conversation now about the truth about the truth about words, and then maybe we can find out what we're doing here. Somebody has abandoned their true intelligence system, and they went to words. Narcissists are the ones that take everybody to court for the littlest things. They know that they can go in there and say blah, 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 and then say a lie, and then we can tell a lie. Yep, we can say the truth, and then blah, blah. Hi, Jesus, was that the last that you saw of your court hearing, and do we not take it personally? Good. A lot of people do take it personally. You should just go there and check it out. It's like, this is what happened last time. A bunch of schizophrenics win over whoever, whatever it is. It could be a righteous case of injustice, and of course you're not going to get justice. It's going to be, they're making money on you ultimately, and you just rat each other around. Can you think things out and get shit done on your own? Can you figure out that you have an ego and you're just a baby going, wow, you're going to call mommy and tattletale on what? Just a bunch of gossipers in the end. And because what's the truth? In reality, did you factor in that widescreen reality? No. Most likely, if you're a narcissist, hell no. And you are. You are dancing to a fake God, which is Christianity based. Most likely. And your Bible that teaches you how to say all these things to people who are expressing themselves, and you're just hexing them. You're hexing them. The book about Jesus, her words, just a pamphlet, probably 18-page thick, maybe more like 8 pages. She has some stories to tell. Some people disagreed. There was a mob that came after her, and then she was killed in church. I mean, it's the same presence in the courthouse of non-human occupation. They are desperate to keep themselves standing at all costs, even the human potential here. All right, kids, now